Hi, JP Fournier of the Movie Jerks here, coming to you on day 6 of 31 Days of Horror, the month where I watch a horror film I've never seen every day for the full month leading up to Halloween. So what do we get for day 6? Well, yesterday we watched Yummy, so today we're going to watch... Oh, is that a old one? Screams of Winter Nights. How do you think those stories get started? 10 college friends take a winter weekend camping trip to Lake Duran. The group holds up in an old cabin where the original owners were once found dead, with local Native Americans suspecting they were the victims of a spirit called Sabtaba. As the group nestles in for the night, they start telling each other scary stories. All right, that sounds like a horror anthology, and I do like horror anthologies. So day 6, I am watching Screams for a Winter Night. Screams of a Winter Night is a unique anthology, as it focuses on urban legends, a couple of which most audience will be well versed in well before seeing this film, but turns over the narrative focus in the third story. Now, while this quick review may sound like I'm praising the film, please be aware I'm not recommending this. The Blu-ray, which is released by Code Red Releases, has 2 cuts of the film, the theatrical cut and the director's cut, which is an extra 30 minutes long and has a 4th story about a witch. The theatrical cut, which is only 90 minutes long, already felt dragged out and too long for its own sake. The film starts with young adults heading out to a cabin, and one particular fellow has a night of pranks set up for them. The first tale they tell is the urban legend of a lady stuck in a car that is broken down in the forest, waits upon her date who will come back with gas so they can leave, and while she's waiting, she hears scratching on her rooftop. The second is a group of college boys taking a dare and staying in a haunted location for one night. These are 2 urban legends that are meant for kids to tell at campfires. And after these 2 are told, we get the 3rd story that is told by one of the participants who is not enjoying the other 2 stories.
Look, what I'm getting at is this, dummy. The really creepy things that happen aren't supernatural. They're human. Very human.
And the 3rd story is about assault. It's down-to-earth, realistic storytelling about a victim that leads to more tragedy. And while the film has a PG rating, this story is somewhat disturbing and unsettling. In telling this story, it puts into perspective how juvenile and insensitive the first 2 tales are. That these urban legends that are told for fun have originated from people suffering. And at the heart of them, it may have come from real tragedy. I like this change of tone because it had something impactful to say. And this is a nice setup for the final scare in the wraparound, which unfortunately is not that scary. Screams of a Winter Night feels like something profound might be coming into play, but then misses the mark by the end.
Okay, well, excuse me!
However, when you see the deleted story, one about a witch who hangs around a graveyard, and the witch just happens to be a cheap-looking papier-mâché doll, it becomes clear that there is no deeper message at play. It's just cheap scares.
We just wanted to liven things up a little. It was a joke, that's all.
While I cannot speak from back in the day when this was in theaters, I can say by today's standards, this is just not as thrilling or interesting as it could have been.
It's just a story.
You think those stories get started?
And there you go. Day 6 of 31 Days of Horror. This time I watched Screams of a Winter Night. What other horror films did not stand the test of time? Let us know in the comments section. And if you're curious about other films I'm watching this month, be sure to hit the subscribe button for updates daily. And for other information about the Movie Jerks, you can go to www.themoviejerks.ca.